Hey everyone, for those who competed in the Sangria META competition, I hope it went well. This is just going to be a video of me showcasing my Sangria build for the competition, as well as sharing my experience. Might as well, right? I'm actually so proud of this build. It took a lot of practice and then a lot of tweaking while in the competition, but eventually I got it to where it's at now. It's producing about 80 to 82 sangria per hour, with grapes being the bottleneck and everything else slowly overproducing. I could have replaced some trees for more grapevines, but I didn't want to risk completely ruining my build, as all it takes is one wrong change and the whole operation fails. So if it works, it doesn't need fixing. As of recording this video, close to 4 hours before the competition is over, and I am rank 133. This is going to be the highest rank I've ever gotten in the competition, and since I'll be in the top 200, I'll qualify for the Ancient Grand Oaks effect card, which will be my first ancient effect card. I'm going to be thrilled to receive that. It's not the best buff, but it will end up saving 1 or 2 spots that would have normally had oak trees, so it's still going to be beneficial for some builds. And actually, when this competition started, I was actually worried. So the first 5 minutes I was still looking for a spot that had a desert, a mountain edge, and was somewhat close to a city. And basically, after 5 minutes of not being able to find a spot, I was panicking. In my head, I'm like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to do this build the way I wanted to. So then I decided to look for spots that weren't close to a city, and I settled on this spot right here in the middle of the deserts. To someone who doesn't have a dragon or multiple express depots, this is not a viable spot. It's a 4-minute delivery time with an express depot, and a 2-minute 33-second delivery time with a dragon, which is what I'm using. After I picked this spot, I still spent 5 minutes just looking around, trying to find anything that was closer to a city that would work, but I couldn't find another spot, so I just ended up going through with this spot. But thankfully everything turned out alright in the end, although my cash rush in the beginning didn't go as planned, because it got to the point where I wasn't settling wool and sugar as fast as I was making it because of the long delivery times my dragon had. So I ended up having to flush or get rid of a couple hundreds of wool, and I didn't expand my wool production as much as I was planning to. But that all being said, this build did great and I had fun figuring this all out. So just going to list some specs about this build, and I'll start with the NFTs. A full set of Miranda skins is being used for the movement speed and reduced craft time bonuses. Legendary Gusty Winds and Greasy Wheels effect cards for reduced craft times for windmills and mines. Sugar Station, that alone is producing about 80 sugar per hour, which saves heaps of space. Legendary Water Tower, saving plenty of space from needing ponds. A dragon, which allows me to sell in batches of 25 without using gasoline and with faster delivery times. Since I don't need gasoline, I save some space from not needing to build refineries, but end up using that space on more storage so I can auto sell multiple things as necessary. Other than that, I used various other NFTs to help me with set up the build, such as a legendary wheat stand and multiple feed bots, wool storages for my wool rush, and a couple OK fountains paired with my water tower to allow me to build ponds instantly. As for other objects, it features 15 wineries, 10 of them making Cabernet wine, 5 making Sangria, 2 nuclear power plants, 4 all the passive energy required for the mines. There's 6 lumber mills, 3 making lumber, 3 making oak barrels, 8 mines, 3 making chromium, 2 making limestone, 3 making limestone, sorry, 2 making iron. One of the ones making iron is at the edge over here, and one is in the middle, this one right here. This allowed me to reach the iron production rate I needed. 3 sand mines with green timers, and 3 glass factories. There's 4 warehouses, 3 lumber yards, 3 storehouses, and 2 silos for all my storage needs. Nothing gets jammed that way. Everything else, there's 18 loggers, 11 farm tractors, 8 water facilities, 6 windmills with red timers, 1 forklift, and as for crops, 30 trees, 10 oak trees, 52 cabernet vines, 4 sugarcane, and 4 strawberry fields. So yes, that's everything. Let this beautiful build inspire you. I know I'm using lots of fancy NFTs, but trust me, you can still do very well without NFTs if you have the right layout. Hopefully I'll have time to come up with something for the next competition, but I can't make any promises. This is actually going to be a pretty busy week for me at work, as there's lots to be done. And I'm also making the transition from working night shift for the past 2 years back to morning shifts. So I know it's going to be a struggle for me for a while, but I'll get adjusted to it. I'll have Tuesday and Wednesdays off, so I won't miss my opportunity with the Town Star competitions. But yeah, that's enough for this video. So thank you all for watching.